Hi my friends, we are here at the Corn Exchange in Ipswich, getting ready to go in to the annual, what's it called? Annual Elvis event. And let's go in and see if we can find some Elvis. Let's go in. Well my friends, we are here in the Ipswich Corn Exchange Center with my very best friend Sean.
We're here at last. Hey!
Yeah, we've been only waiting for more than 1 year to meet each other, and this is the first time we actually met, and we are hitting it off like something else.
We've already spent money.
Yeah, we bought something. I'm not gonna show you what. That's all you're gonna see. When I get back to the Elvis room, I show you what I got. It's not much, but it's something. It's Elvis.
When I saw it, I knew he was going to buy it.
He knows me already.
But the most important thing is, on those two screens, is Mr. Elvis Presley! And it ain't gonna get better than that, but it's never got better than that.
Wonderful Wilson's show.
In the morning, fever all through the night.
Hi everybody, you see, back in the Elvis room. From Ipswich to Hulshout is just like that. Although it was not just like that. We had a terrible travel time of about, I needed 14 hours. 14 hours, that's this much and this much hours on trains, waiting rooms in stations to finally get back home from Ipswich. Because, well, the English railroads, in their infinite wisdom, decided to get some work done on the tracks the day that I was going home. And normally from Ipswich to Liverpool Street in London, it takes about roughly an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. Now it took me 4 hours and 20 minutes to get from Ipswich station to Liverpool station. Then I had to take the tube to Pancras station. Then I had to wait there for my train back home, the Eurostar, to Brussels. Takes about 2 hours and 5 or 10 minutes under the sea. And then in Brussels we had to take another train to Antwerp, because normally we would go to Leuven in Belgium, but they were working there too. So it's not only the English that set me back, it's also the Belgians. And then from Antwerp we got on a train to Hest op den Berg. That's where my car was parked since Thursday, so 4 days, and then I finally could go home. And I came home about, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the evening, 9 or 10, something like that. I can't remember anymore. My head is still, I'm tired, let's put it that way. Anyway, the reason why I went to Ipswich, as you saw in the video, I thought I had it upside down, is this event. This is the back, this is the entrance card, which I got from my very good friend Sean Tarrant, and that's the main reason why I went to England, to meet him for the first time. As you saw in the video, we hit it off, shall we say that? We really did hit it off. I love him. I knew I was gonna like him, but now I know I love him. I'm not gay, I'm not bisexual, I'm straight as an arrow, but I love that guy, and I hope he feels the same. But as you all are waiting for my review of the day, of the event, I thought it was a great event. I also always think if you put up an event for Elvis, I don't care what it is, as long as it's good, it's good. However, there are one caveat, actually 2 caveats, and the first one is a big one in my opinion. The bands, I'm going to read them to you because I don't know their names anymore. There was a 2 p.m. welcome disco with DJ Phil Hotspots Shakespeare. He was playing all Elvis, but that's the first caveat I have. The small one, I get it, but it's a caveat. The music was so loud, my ears rang. I'm getting old, I know. But we couldn't say a word to each other. We had to get in each other's ear and shout if we wanted to say something. That was a little bit of a disappointment, because it was, for me, the first time that I met Sean. And as I said, we had breakfast together. We slept in the same hotel, so we didn't meet at the venue itself. We met before at the hotel. And we had breakfast together, as I said. We talked a lot, and he can talk really good. Me too, so we found each other in that way too. But we couldn't really do that at the venue because it was so loud. It was so loud. That's the first caveat. And then there was the Wilsons show. That was a man and a woman singing, let's say 90% Elvis, with a cassette playing on the back, you know, just 2 singers and a band playing on tape, which was fine. They were pretty good. Not the very best, but certainly okay, more than okay. Then again, the disco with the much too loud music. And I have another caveat about the disco too. There were screens they were showing in the back with Elvis, huh? But sometimes there was those awful AI Elvis and some ETAs that were performing on the songs. There is enough, and it's a small thing, I know, and I'm looking for ants on or what you call it. I'm looking for small things. It's a small thing, but it's something I don't really like to see. AI generated things and ETAs when you have so much footage of the real thing. Okay, that's just my opinion. Don't bother about that. And again, the music was way too loud, so we couldn't talk between the acts. There were 4 acts in total. And then the second act after the disco was JS and the Lockerbillies collab with the 3 Chordettes. That I thought was the least of the evening, because it was rockabilly, certainly, but there was also the 3 Chordettes, which did a fantastic job. They were musically very, very nice, very fine, professionally, no complaints there. Although no Elvis. One song, Fever, which I included in the video. I hope it's still there, because if I have to remove it from YouTube, well, I have to. No Elvis at all, just their own songs. And yeah, okay. They were great, but not my taste, okay. And then again, disco, 7 p.m. There were long shows too. There were about an hour and a half to 2 hours almost. And then there was, in my opinion, after that, disco, which was again way too loud. I'm repeating myself because, yeah, that's who I am. After that, disco at 8 p.m. For me personally, the best act of the evening, even though it was not the head act, but it was for me the best act of the evening. That was Sister Susie and the Ride Band. And Sister Susie, the videos that I showed you did not do justice to her, because, well, the sound on my videos is not the best. It's not as you can feel it live. So, but she was really great. I thought she was fantastic, actually. Sister Susie and the Ride Band. She was so great that I asked a selfie with her, and this is it. I'll show you. Isn't that nice? That's nice. After that, again, a disco and some toilets breaks for me and my friend Sean. We could make money that way, for toilet breaks. Every time we went to the toilet, we got $1. We would be millionaires right now. Sorry, Sean, to have shared that information. Maybe it's too much information. And as the last act of the evening were the Jets, and they were fantastic too. But again, as I said, although the Wilsons show, they had 90% Elvis. The Lockerbillies, 1% Elvis. Sister Susie and the Ride Band, she did her best. She did about 4 or 5 songs of Elvis and the rest of herself, but she made it up with her presence. I love a lady. The Jets, they did some Elvis stuff, not too much, but they were great too. But they're just a great band, and they were funny. They were really entertaining. So I have no gripe for that. But if I can say something to the organization, and that is my biggest caveat that I have. If you're going to put on an Elvis event, which you did perfectly, almost perfectly, except for the music. If you're gonna put up an Elvis event, Elvis should be front, center, up there, up there, up there, behind you. He should be everywhere. He should be celebrated 100%. 90% is okay too. They can have 2 or 3 songs of their own. I don't mind. But let's say 80% should be Elvis. And that was not the case. And that is just wrong on so many levels. You see? That's wrong. Wrong on so many levels. I'm sorry about that joke. I'm really sorry about that. But all in all, I had a fantastic evening, and it's all because of one guy, and it's this guy. I'll show you his picture. This guy, he's the best. I'm sorry, if you don't like him, then don't watch any further because you're gonna hate this video. A couple of months ago, Sean asked me if I was interested in meeting him and going to that event, and he even bought me the ticket if I would be interested. And of course I said yes, I would like to meet you. And then we already corresponded back and forth a lot, and he had some items that he didn't use anymore, and he said, would it be okay if I took it with me to Ipswich and you can take it home with you? So I got a stack full of things that he gave me from his collection. First thing is this CD single of the artist of the century, which I think is great, fantastic. I haven't played it yet, but I will. Single, well, it's 25 songs, that's not bad for a single CD. That's fantastic, so thank you, Sean. A couple of frames, gave me this frame. The lighting sucks, with film cells in it. It's a wonderful, wonderful gift. I haven't decided yet where I'm going to hang it, but I'm going to hang it. It's maybe too low. I'm going to hang it. This is another frame that he gave me. The lighting just sucks. I'm sorry, man. I'm very sorry. Doesn't come across as beautiful as it is in real good lighting. So that's another thing he gave me. And then he had some frames that were in bad shape, but the frames were insolvable, so he just gave me the things that were inside the frames. He said if you like that, I could bring that also if you want to have it. I said, I want to have it. Of course I want to have it. There's some certificates from the backside, and this is the other frame. And then there's this one, Singer Presents Elvis. And that would have been enough to give me, but you know, Sean is a terrible person. He's the nicest guy you ever want to meet. He gave me the things that I like the best now, and that's this book, and this book, and this book. And as you all know, if you follow Sean's channel, Sincerely Elvis Presley, you know that he's the guru of the Elvis books, the king of the Elvis books, in my opinion. There's no one better. And so these, to me, are the most treasured gifts that he gave me, because to own a couple of books that were in his collection, the king of Elvis books, that's worth something. I will never, I'm looking forward to read them in the first place, and I will give them a special place where I can see them every day. And I will be thinking of you, Sean. So thank you very much, man. You're the best friend. You were the best friend I never met before, but now that I met you, you're even more a best friend. So what did I personally buy? Not that much. I said it in the video before, but at least I bought something. The first thing that I bought is an early pressing of this beautiful album, Something for Everybody, Elvis Presley. It's a mono. It has the took a flyer from the venue with me. It has the original inner sleeve, which has a open seam at the bottom, but that's not too bad. And this is the label. It's a mono, a long play, and it's one that I was missing. I have the 70s reissue from this album, USA pressing. Now I have an early copy, maybe one of the first pressings. I'm not sure. I'm not too smart and I'm not too educated in that. But the one that I really loved to find there, and Sean knew it right away that I was gonna buy it, is this Japanese version of Raised on Rock. But that's not the real reason why I bought it. The real reason is because it came with a bonus photo, and I think it's a fantastic bonus photo with I don't know what it says here, I haven't translated yet, but it's yeah, Japanese records catalog on the back of that great picture in Las Vegas, as you can see on the curtains. And he's wearing the tiger shirt, the tiger jumpsuit, which I saw is not wearing the cape in this picture, but for the guys who've been, or the girls who've been to, guys and girls, to the Arches, to the Elvis exhibit there, this costume was hanging there, and I thought it was awesome, an awesome costume, an awesome jumpsuit, and it had the cape there with it, and on the inside it's all tiger stripes. It's the king of the jungle, the king of rock, the king of the jungle, the king of everything. This is the back, same as the front, except the OB is a little different on the back, and it's on an orange label, as you can see. And I thought this was a great one to buy. So that's all that I bought, and I got home, took home from Ipswich. Spent 14 hours in my suitcase. Anyway, today I went to work, of course, and when I came back home from work, there was this parcel waiting for me in my mailbox. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see it, it came from Australia, mate, from Gina Wilson. And well, I ordered this quite a few months ago from her, and I didn't open it yet. I'm gonna open it now. I hope I don't break anything with doing that. Voila. Nice close to be safe, because otherwise there could be fingers flying all over the place. And let's see what's in it. Is there something else in it? It's empty. Gina sent me an empty envelope. Or did she? She didn't. Very well packed in a plastic bag. Let's get it all out. The price tag is still hanging on it. It's the Sessions of Harem Scarum. I didn't have that yet, and she said I have a double. Well, you can buy it from me, and I did. It only cost me double what I paid, what I would have paid for here in Belgium, because of the freaking customs. I had to pay 38 euros custom fees. Thank God I got this cheaper from Gina. This is the booklet. There are a lot of channels who showed it already, but I'm gonna show it anyway again. And if you don't like it, you move it. See, great shots of our Elvis. A bad movie, maybe. Nevertheless, a good soundtrack. There are some great songs on it. So Close Yet So Far. I don't think that's a bad song. It's a very good song. What a picture. Remember how... See? That's the inside of the booklet. And let's see if the CDs don't fall out, because, well, they have a little bit displacement. Those are the CDs, 3 CDs. Looking forward to play this one. So thank you, Gina, for sending me this. And she also, I think it's an Australian pressing of this single, There Goes My Everything, and I Really Don't Want to Know. See Elvis in the MGM personal appearance film, That's the Way It Is, now playing. It's a New York sleeve, so it's a It's a New York sleeve, and it's an Australian pressing. Another nice one to add to the collection. So again, thank you, Gina. A little while ago, it was my birthday, ladies and gentlemen, and I thought I would go to Chelsea Records for a change, and I found these 3 cassettes there. It's the Gold Records Volume 1, and it's on a white label with this picture inside. White label RCA. Golden Records Volume 1. Greatest Hits Volume 1. The inside is just a track listing. Grayish cassette with pink lettering. Elvis Greatest Hits Volume 2, although it's another, it's not the Volume 2 of that one. And that was Denmark NCB. You know, the guys from all the picture discs over there. And this is the cover. So I thought I got me some cassettes because I wasn't planning on doing it, but I thought, what the heck. Let's go collect some cassettes. Collect everything. And then my wife gave me this. Because I actually liked the movie Stitch, and she gave me an Elvis Stitch in a gold lame suit with the Elvis hair. I think it's pretty funny. It's the Elvis Stitch. You see, that's a great thing. And that's still not all that I had. I was, after all, in Chelsea Records, and I found this flexi disc there. It was very cheap, €2 I think, flexi disc, where you can order the box set that I have here somewhere. I'm not going to show it now. It's with the same cover as this one, that box set. So I found that for €2. Found A Touch of Gold, Volume 2. Now I only have to look for, it's on the Gold Standard series. Now I only have to look for the 3rd version, because the first one I have, Volume 1. And this is a UK release, Great Britain. So it's not an American one, but it's, who the hell cares? It's A Touch of Gold, Elvis Presley. Wear my ring around your neck, you're cheating hard, one night, and that's alright, little mama. And then I thought, why not buy something I can pin on my chest? Isn't that a nice button? A little small, but I thought it was really cool when I saw it in the window. And I'll show you the window now. Wait a minute. Let's show the window of Chelsea Records at Elvis Week. On my birthday. This was on my birthday, this footage. I have to stand like this. So that's where I got this and this. No, not this, of course not. That's from Gina. This and this. And that's all I got there. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope, and I know that I'm gonna meet Sean again, and I hope to meet his wife Sarah too, because she always sends me comments on my videos and on my Facebook or my Instagram things. So I really would like to meet her too, and I have a feeling that will happen in the future. Just hope that it doesn't take too long for that future. I mean, I'm rambling here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wrap this up. I've taken too much of your time already. The event was good. Could be better if Elvis was front, center, in the middle, everywhere. He was in the stalls. He was there. He was well represented. There was a stall, as you saw in the video, with fantastic vinyl, some books. The posters that were on the back, which I couldn't afford because otherwise I would have bought them all. There was in fact a poster, a banner hanging on the stage like the ones you saw on Elvis's stages in the 70s when he was performing. Me and Sean, we might have thought about it to nick it, but we couldn't. There was too much big security there, and we were afraid, and we wouldn't steal anything. So, but we were tempted. I tell you that much for sure. Anyway, I like to say good night or good day or whatever it is when you're watching this, and I would like to say especially thank you to my very, very good friend, my brother in Elvis, not brother in arms, but brother in Elvis, and brother in everything, as a matter of fact, Sean. Thank you for a beautiful day, my friend. I wish it could have been longer, but hey, that's life. We'll meet you again. Adios. Well, I'm back already, because after all that video talk I did and showing the items that I got, I forgot one fantastic thing that Sean gave me too, and it's this pretty little boy, a statue of Elvis, 1974, with the 74 eagle. You can see it on the pants. It's not the Aloha eagle, it's a 74, or as Elvis called it, the suit with the chicken on it. That was a great one too. I forgot to mention it in the video. I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sure you will forgive me. I've shown it now, didn't I? Hey, have a good one.